It Out Season 6 Round 1 welcomes 8 incredible new rough kids making up 2 formidable teams. In this round, the Stingrays will go head-to-head against the Orcas. As they battle it out for the awesome grand prize of 10,000 Rand and a chance to say without question that they have roughed it out.
Welcome to another episode of your favorite outdoor show, where we take ordinary kids out of their comfort zones and place them into the rough.
That's right, and today we continue our rough adventures right here in Tilbach, where the rough kids have already started their survival challenges.
But before we join them to see how they're adapting into the great outdoors, let's take a look at how they started their survival challenge.
Last week we met the Orcas and the Stingrays, who had to come up with a team name and flag.
Guys, I just have to say, the Stingrays look pretty united for a team that just met today. Can you believe it? This is crazy. They also had to create their own war cry.
And the war cry was kind of easy because I actually kind of gave them the song. We actually didn't have a plan, we just did it. Just went forward with it.
Guys,
And they tried the same thing when the real challenges kicked off. And it did not work.
I done a thing before, but when I told Cody to go there, like, we keep on going the wrong way and he's kind of getting angry. And so that made it like hard for him, and so we went the wrong way. I keep on telling him the right stuff, we need to go the wrong way.
Just shouldn't talk.
the teammates on the Stingrays are quite frustrated. The 2 teammates are blindfolded and the rest are not knowing what it is that they're doing. Let's check this out.
Now you're gonna do... I think I need to help you there.
Bend down, on the knee, like...
It looks like Zachary's taking the lead on this one, giving instructions to Catherine and Cody.
When we started, like, I was telling Cody where to go, and like first they were like shaking the tent out so that the tent can lay flat on the ground. So they was building the sticks into each other and putting the sticks like into the strap stuff to build the structure. Go to the left,
Looks like Zachary has a plan. I hope it works out for the Stingrays. Well, let's check in with the Orcas.
Over at the Orcas, things are looking a bit more settled, with the poles being threaded through and Loloetu taking the lead.
The challenge bihamba kanje. uJoshua noLethisheya bebephumile. Mina noyamkela sichaza.
Yeah, qobile.
Etimini yami ebengekho umuntu ebengancedisa. Wonke umuntu ebencedisa. Sihlale sisonke.
Now you guys are working on the second pole for your tent. There are quite a number of loops here, and you're putting poles to the same sides. So this is not going to work. You need to fix the situation.
I can see. Let's take the pole out again.
There we go.
After that, when I started pinning the tent down, that's when the confusion started, because Yamkela was kind of stressed out, so she didn't know the difference between left and right.
Kuthi ababe blindfolded. uJoshua noLethisheya bona bebekwazi ukwenza itente. Mina noLolwethu bezazange sakhe senza tente.
This is so difficult.
Josh, mina lena noJoshua kuba uJoshua ethatha English engasithetha isiXhosa uLolwethu ama noLethisheya kuba uLethisheya yena ethetha isiXhosa.
Yes, there you go, guys. There's a second loop, guys. Right. Okay, it looks like the Orcas have got both of their poles inside the tent. We are making really good progress on this side. Okay, guys, now that you've got the poles in, remember, the tent has to stand up.
Yamkela took the lead, and I was quite happy because she really helped us a lot.
You've got about it. You guys are doing a really good job. Away to keep helping her.
Siyasakwazi ukusebenzisana as iqela. Kule challenge akho nto iye yachaphazela iziphumo kuba siyasa-end apha siyigqiba itente yethu isima, so andinayo into endiyendayibona ichaphazela iziphumo zethu.
Okay, Letitia's putting it in once more. Josh, it's your turn now. Oh.
Seems like the orcas are making headway, while over at the stingrays, they've decided to work in pairs, with Catherine and Rochelle working together.
Just take it out, and now put it like in the first one. Now the top one, yeah, that one. Yeah. Do it over again.
Doing well. You're doing so much. No.
There, I see.
At first, Rochelle and Zachary were just going from one to the other. And afterwards, they decided, okay, Rochelle, you stick with Catherine, Cody. Zachary, you stick with Cody. So that way, you can lead the person that you're sticking with to do the right thing.
Guys, where must I go?
The stingrays may think it's the right thing, but Catherine can't figure out what to do and where to go.
Guys, we're also trying hard here. You can't be like stressing on us, also trying here.
Ons plan was maar om vir hulle te luister en gehoop dat hulle weet wat om te doen. Omdat hulle het in die begin regtig goed gesê, maar toe kom ze sê waar toe te gaan en hulle gesê wat moet doen. So dit het as 'n flop uitgekom toe. Where's I go? I'm standing there! You guys are not telling me where to go. So I'm confused. Maar die ding wat die ergste was, is dat hulle het nie eintlik vir my gesê wat moet doen nie. Hulle het met Cody gepraat gelyk, so Cody het nie geweet vir wie hy moes luister nie. En ek was altyd my eie goed probeer doen het uitgevind het waar die goed is. Omdat hulle altyd praat net met hom. En partykeer het hulle na my toe gekom, maar hulle het nie die paling gesê hulle het maar gesê om die buis om op te sit. So vir ons is dit eintlik baie moeilik om die tent op te slaan.
But it kind of turned out the wrong way. I guided Catherine and Zach, Cody. And like, we practically like screaming all of each other. And Cody like kind of got like mad, I think. Because like, we didn't know what we were doing. We just like, put it in there, do this. We don't know what we were doing.
Just get it done. Don't panic. Get it done.
Now I think... You guys, let me fix these poles for you here, guys.
Zach, help! Do something!
You guys, you put it wrong in here.
So with Catherine still looking for direction, let's check in with the orcas.
One of your sticks came loose, so I'll quickly jump in. All right, Letitia, hold it strong at that end, okay?
In the end, we'd pitched the tent, and even though it was full of confusion, but we actually did it.
So they're doing a really great job. The two people who have no idea how to build a tent are actually helping them set it up. They're the first team to have their tent set, so I'm really excited to see what happens with the orcas. Okay, yay! And the gift of fire goes to the orcas!
Kule challenge yokwenza itente sesawina kuba besingabokuqala ukumisa itente yethu. So ndiye naziva ndonwabe kakhulu kuba zange nakhe ndayenza itente kodwa ndiye nakwazi uku-instructor abantu abebekhe bayenza kuba bayenze kanje bona bengayiboni. So bendiye navuya kakhulu, be proud of myself.
But you guys were explaining.
It's not us. It's not us. It's not.
Now what are you saying? It's our fault. I felt really disappointed that the orcas team's tent went up first and we didn't really get our tent up at all, and it was just laying on the ground. So it made me feel very disappointed and just upset.
Teams, I always say that the best survival situation is one that never happens. Today, however, we're going to make sure that if something does happen, you'll all be prepared.
That's right, teams. So firstly, you will need to make a fire and keep it going.
After that, you'll have to purify water and prepare a meal.
All right, and you'll be given a station to work on, and you'll be given the supplies to get it started.
Orcas, because you won the tent building challenge, your fire is already started. All you have to do now is to keep it going.
All right, teams, now remember, be careful when you're making fire. Make sure the area that you're working on is always clean, and always respect the animals. And last but not least, leave only footprints.
Let's go.
For stage 3, the teams will need to purify their water to make it safe for consumption and prepare a meal using the ingredients provided. Once completed, the teams will be scored by us, their judges.
The challenge has kicked off with the orcas choosing to purify their water first. That's very smart because without proper filtration, you can end up becoming very sick. There are a few ways to process water, making it safe to drink. By boiling it, using chemical purifiers and filtration. Today, the Rough Kids will be using 2 of these methods to make sure that their water is safe to drink.
Over at the Stingrays, the girls have started purifying the water, while Zachary and Cody got on with starting the fire.
I was excited when we heard that we have to cook a meal and purify water because it's one of my favorite things, cooking, because I help my mom a lot in the kitchen. I wasn't actually nervous about starting the fire because I have experience with starting fires and helping with braais. So me and Zachary decided to start the fire while the girls are preparing other things.
We're purifying the water so that there's like no particles, like no bugs or grass or soil or germs. After this, then we just boil it and then all that bacteria that's left over gets, well, cooked away.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Bengaqali ukwakha umlilo ngasekhaya senisuka ukwakha umlilo siyifamily bengaqali ukuklina amanzi wabilise for aklineke.
Boys session this side, you guys are getting the dough ready. Yep. I see Lolwetu is busy. Lolwetu. So yenza le nto emva koyenza le nto yenza. Zayifresh. So akayenza le nto ngaphambili. Okay. So uzabuqala yenza abagraph meet out. Oh nice. So let's see how that's going to go.
At least our fire is on, guys, so it doesn't really matter.
We had a plan, and the plan was I cook the porridge, Catherine peels the vegetables, Cody that makes the pot, and Cody and Zach makes the fire and the meat.
Just put the water on when it's done because it's...
So ons gehoor dat ons 'n vuur moet maak en ons kos daarop moet kook en ons water moet skoonmaak. En ons gedink dit is so maklik en moeilik as dieselfde tyd. Ons het gedink dit gaan moeilik wees omdat ons nooit so iets tevore gedoen het nie. Ons het gedink dit gaan maklik wees omdat dit is kos en kos is nie so moeilik om te maak nie en die vuur kan dit net so warm maak. Ons het pot en goed gehad om dit in te sit om ons kos te maak.
Guys, I remember you said you wanted to make a potjie. So we've got one over there for you. You can use this fire. So after your water boils, I think it's a good idea to start setting that up. All right. Does you guys have a plan?
Kom ons kyk wat kan julle doen.
You wanted to cut the onion.
The Stingrays are peeling their vegetables and marinating their meat while they wait for the water to boil.
Okay, well, I see some bubbles. I see a little bit. Let's give it a few more minutes.
Over at the Orchids, Letitia and Joshua are preparing the pap. Okay, there we go. Your pap is getting ready, but you need to make sure that it becomes stiff, eh? So you need to add more and more.
So that means another one.
Well,
Just wait a little.
We had a plan that the girls would take over with the making of the vegetables, cooking the vegetables and stuff, and the boys would just take over braaiing like braaiing the meat and the chicken.
the sides that you want to burn or something.
That was the whole plan, that the girls would cook and we would just braai.
Then we need something like, we need a piece of wood there, then we can do it there, over there.
kule challenge yokupheka sonke besincedisana kuba bekufuneke size ne-idea uba senze ntoni uba besingayazibazi zonke eza-ingredients besizinika uba sifuneke senze ntoni ngazo. So ke kofuneka size ne-idea yokuba siza kwenza eyiphi meal.
Guys, don't over.
I wonder if it tastes as good as it looks.
These look like they are rock hard, but let's taste it, because the proof is in the pudding, right? I'll first have you taste first. You taste first, and then tell me how it tastes, and then I'll go for it.
Do not eat.
Do not eat that.
Don't say that.
I'm not eating it. So while the teams were already struggling, they now also have to make a dessert.
Ek was eers opgewonde omdat ek het kon nie wag om te sien hoe ons daai dessert oor 'n vuur kan maak en die plan om te gebruik het. Maar ons was ook baie bang omdat ons nie geweet het of ons regte kos sal eers klaar kry en dan nog 'n tyd al ons dessert kan doen om al daai goed te gebruik nie.
It's nice.
Yeah, let's try it.
With those delicious ingredients, it shouldn't be a problem, Catherine. But will they finish their mains? You'll have to tune in after the break to find out.
Okay, rough kids, let's have a look. What have you guys already done?
The meat, the water,
Uh-huh.
the dessert, and then it's just the bread,
Okay.
the porridge, and just the vegetables and rest to cook finish.
Remember, you guys also have to clean your workstation because we are out in the rough. You have to keep it clean, make sure there are no loose papers or any utensils lying around when you're done. Okay, good luck.
Oh my goodness, he played. This is the last one left. Okay, wait, you can take this one.
Into enjoy the most of cooking uba ndipheke nabantu endingabaziyo ndiphinde ndipheke nolatisha yena endimaziyo. So ibi-new experience for me kuba azange ndakhe ndapheka nabantu endingabaziyo, especially uba abantu abalingana nami abantu endiusually ndipheka nabo engabaziyo ngabantu abadala. So ibi-new experience for me and futhi ibimnandi.
So when the meat was ready, we started cooking the veggies, and then after that, we were done. And then Josh came up with a good idea, and he made the dessert, and it was beautiful. I was surprised. I didn't actually think it would look that good.
That does look good. So the orcas have almost everything ready. The only thing that's not ready right now are the veggies. So they are dishing up the pap and they are going to dish up the meat as well and have the presentation ready. But the only thing we're waiting for are the veggies. It's looking pretty good.
What I enjoyed the most about the day was like I got to learn a few things that has to do with cooking and outdoor cooking and stuff. So I learned a lot from the team, especially Cody. I learned a lot from him because like showing them what to do specifically, like do this guys, no this wrong. He was one guy that knew like the purification of the water. He was the one actually gave us the plan and stuff. So I'm grateful for Cody.
With both teams finished, it's time to clean, plate their meals and present it.
Into endiyithandileyo ufunda ukwenza i-dessert, upheka ezinye iindidi zokutya, nolayita umlilo kakuhle, ungamlayita umlilo avuthe kakhulu uzawutshisa into.
This looks really nice. I mean, this presentation looks really professional. You guys cooked right to the end. You understand that? So you cooked the meat, you cooked your pap, you cooked your veggies, you cooked your sausage, and you did your dessert. Like, this is a full course meal. In the end. Very proud of you guys. Are you guys proud of yourselves?
Yeah.
Lulu, you also did well, guys. All of you guys did well, man.
I really hope the presenters will enjoy the dessert because we all put extra effort into that.
sausage.
Hopefully they've cooked them.
Both teams did us proud, putting on a proper South African rice bread. Speech and I did a thorough taste test, and then we tasted some more. And after all the tasting was done, we needed to make a decision.
Oh, stingrays in the stomach. Teams, well done for today. You came up with your name, you created your flag, you even pitched a tent blindfolded. You purified water, and lastly, you cooked a good meal on an outdoor experience. That was very good.
Good job, guys. But now it's time to reveal who the first team is to make their mark on the scoreboard. So for the flag and war cry challenge, the Orcas won.
Yeah.
You guys did a really good job. For the pitching a tent challenge, the Orcas, you also won. You pitched your tent. And finally, for the outdoor survival challenge, which was a big one, it was a tough one. The winning team here is the Orcas.
Well done.
Team yam wina le challenge. Ngafila ndinqumile. Yonke into ndithandile, ndi-enjoya sikwazi upheka, siyi-team, siwinile.
We felt excited after we heard that we won the challenge, all three of the challenges. Everyone was going on crazy. Letitia went on like a mad person. And yeah, we all gave each other high fives because we were excited.
So while the teams celebrate, why don't you check out the scoreboard? After the very first challenges and a hard day, that really put the teams through their paces. It was the Orcas who raked in 20 rough points, putting the scores on 20 points to 0.
Wow, what an amazing start to season 6. If today is anything to go by, we're in for some crazy times and rough adventures.
Yes, and I can't wait. Join us next week as we continue our Winelands travels and take on all new challenges right here in South Africa, our playground. The winning team here is the Orcas.
Well done.